have a woman in spirit coming through, and she's got a message that she desperately wants to get through. So if I'm landing on your page, just give me a second of your time. My name's Ashley Smrowski, and I'm a spiritual medium psychic. I don't believe in coincidences, so this message might just be for you. So this woman that I have coming through, okay, she's a little spitfire. I feel like she was very sweet. I feel like she's very kind. Like, gives me the energy of like her door was always open, right? For like neighborhood kids, friends of the family, like whoever needed her, she was there. But there's definitely like a strictness or a toughness to her that I feel as well. I keep seeing her with a cigarette in her hand. So I do feel like she was definitely a heavy smoker. And I also feel like that's a smell that like instantly takes you back to her. When I ask her about her passing, she does draw me to the lung. So I do feel like there were actually like a couple different lung related illnesses going on. I'm also picking up on the possibility of congestive heart failure, but I feel like she wasn't one to go to the doctor. So she may have not even been formally diagnosed with this, or it was something that you got a late diagnosis on, because I feel like she was very stubborn. She's like, I'm not going to the doctor. I'm fine. I'm going to live my life the way I want to live my life for as long as I possibly can. And that's the energy that she really brings to the table. And I don't feel like she's got a single regret. She's like, no, I lived my life the way that I wanted to. I went out when I was meant to, and I'm okay. And she's like very matter of fact about it. And again, you can feel like that feistiness, that sassiness coming through with her, which I really love. She is giving me a connection to the number 4, so it could be 4 kids, it could be a connection to the month of April, or that number 4 might make sense in some other way. I'm also getting a connection to the number 8 in the month of August, so again, could make sense in whatever way that makes sense, but I see the number 8. She makes me feel that in her life she did work, but it feels like she would kind of bounce a little bit from job to job. I don't see anything big. It feels like maybe she did some retail. She might have even done something with plants at some point, maybe worked in a greenhouse or something along those lines, but I do see a lot of like her like repotting, rehoming plants. But she feels like she was just very, very independent, and she loved her independence. She's also telling me that, she's also telling me that the family had a very small, very intimate service for her after she passed. And she keeps saying, she goes, I'm so grateful for it. And again, here's this sassiness. She's like, I didn't want anyone there who didn't want to be there in my life. So if you couldn't be there in my life, you didn't need to be there in my death. And that's the vibe that she's giving. And so the fact that her service was small, was very intentional with who was there, she is grateful for it. She absolutely loves it. Pay attention to roses. I feel like roses are a big way that she communicates. However, she could get them in front of you. Butterflies as well. Music, she loves to send. And again, the smell of cigarette smoke is something that I think you'll get very often. But she's always around. And this big message that she keeps saying, like, I need to get through, is she wants her family to know that she's okay, because she makes me feel like at the end of her life there was a lot of tension, there was a lot of dysfunction going on within the family, and the family now worries, like, you know, is she okay with things, was she angry about things, is she this way, is she that way? And she's like, look, life is gonna life, it's gonna happen, we're gonna have disagreements, we're gonna have fallouts, we're gonna have, you know, we're gonna have the hard times, but I am okay. I am at peace. The great thing about spirit is when we transition to the other side, we no longer think with our mind. Like we are all knowing, right? So we know that there's a reason for all the actions. We know that there's a reason for the hardships. We know that there's a reason for when things come together and when things fall apart, and we can see the bigger picture. So she's not angry. She's not disappointed. She just has love for everyone that she's ever loved. She's at peace with how things happened, and she doesn't want anyone to feel like they need to hold on to anger or resentment for her, or that anyone needs to kind of seek out justice. She's like, no, let it go. Live your life. Find your own happiness. Find your sense of peace. Let things heal. Let things just kind of pass over. Just live your life. And that's what she wants for you, and that's what she wants for them, and that's what she wants for the entire family. But that's her big reason for pushing through today, is she just says, she's like, I want everyone to know I'm okay, and I want them to be okay, and to let go. And I want to use her words here, so please excuse me, but I keep hearing her say, let go of the shit that at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. Don't waste your time on it. I love her. I love her energy. She's so sassy, but you can feel like this woman had a heart of gold, would give you the shirt off her back. But didn't take any shit. And so she just wants her family to know she's good. And that's what she wants for you too. All right. So if this sounds like your person, let me know in the comments. Save the video. Send it to whoever else needs to hear it. Whoever else knew this wonderful, sassy, beautiful, big-hearted woman. And if you want to book a private reading with me, go to my website. It's ashleyspiritualmedium.com, and know that there are a lot of fake pages who claim to be me. It's not me. I will never be in your inbox. I will never send you messages. I don't send friend requests. None of that is me. Only use the link in my bio and go straight to ashleyspiritualmedium.com to learn more about me, follow me on Facebook, or book your own private reading.